I'm Ernest with Life is Storytelling, and I have a review for The Strength of the Few, the second book in the Hierarchy series by James Ilinson. Please allow me to start off by saying that I loved the first book, The Will of the Many. This book got me completely hooked on this series and wanting to see what happens next, so all of the anticipation for The Strength of the Few comes from this first book, which is very, very well done. And I am an audiobook enjoyer. The performance by Euan Morton only takes that book to the next level, had me 100% hype for The Strength of the Few. But now The Strength of the Few is here, it is finished, and the remaining question is, was the anticipation worth it? And the answer to that's mostly. Our first book has us focusing on one main character in one world with one set of side characters with one magic system, and The Strength of the Few splits that into 3, which is a huge swing for our author here. And while in concept it is pretty awesome, I will say in execution it's only so well done. So aside from that singular magic system, everything that I mentioned before is now split into 3, and my attention along with it. You get about 2 chapters with each world at a time, and it's not so much the pacing, but it is a little disorienting with no real cue, at least in the audiobook, that we're heading into one world or another. So it's not until they mention somebody's name that I recognize that I realize, oh, okay, we're in this world. And like I said, with each of the 2 new worlds, we get a new world history. We get new side characters, and it is difficult to build a connection with any of them, especially when we're just told and not shown the relationships between our main character and them being built. Oh, they spent a lot of time together and now they're friends, and we're moving forward from there. I wanted to see that relationship being built more than anything. But that's not to say that things didn't hit. Like I said, there are emotional moments in here, and there is a part where they talk about grief that I listened to on the day of my mother's birthday, who has passed away, and it was exactly what I needed to hear. James Ilinson is indeed an amazing author, and his words are so well written. I'm also still a huge fan of the overarching plot. I want to see where this is leading. In our first book, we get our main character going undercover into a nation that took out his nation and killed his family. And he's going up that hierarchy and trying to sabotage from within. It's amazing. And that only expands in this book. So though I had a few issues with the pacing and how some of the side characters were introduced or used, I did very much enjoy this. This is still a 4 out of 5 story for me, and that performance by Euan Morton, still 5 out of 5. But I would love to hear what you think down here in the comments, and for more news, reviews, and everything nerdy, be sure to like and follow.